field footage. Hey y'all, we here today in Western Florida in another beautiful city. As you can see, we got a big production here, 2 5-ton splits installed by another company, but we here doing all new duct work today. As you can see, everything is out the attic. Take you guys upstairs here so you guys could see what's going on in this attic. Is pretty much empty. Empty. No ducts. Everything is out this attic. Clean sweep. And we'll be going back in with all new duct work and all new dehumidifiers. Got everything going on here right now. We're connecting all these cans. These guys here building all new supply plenum. As you can see, everything is being fabricated to fit. So you'll see this is 5-ton here. As you can see, this is a 5-ton with like a 16 by 13 hole, which is undersized. This is only like, man, maybe 1500 CFM, and these is 5-ton units. So we gotta open this up, make these a lot bigger so we could have sufficient airflow. Another thing we're doing with this home, we're going with R8 ducts. As you can see, the insulation is a lot thicker than R6. Hot and humid out here, man. It's October, still hot and humid. But we're gonna look at this ductulator here as I'm trying to get to 13 and 16 so we see where we at. So 13 is right on this line. You can see in between 12 and 14. 16 is right here, as you can see. So now we will line that up, right? We want to line these two up, which is here and here. As you can see the curve, right? So we'll go one more. What size you building, Maestro? What size box that is?
It's a 23 by 18 and a half.
23 by 18 and a half outside diameter, so you're subtracting 2.5, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the way you build a perfect supply plenum. As you can see the finishings here. Perfect on the 90s. Clean. This is the AskForCool way. We just don't tape, we use glue, we use stapler. Over here checking these guys, as you can see how everything is getting taped here. It's getting taped. You gotta tape your color in place, you know. You see this here? Alright, you can see as he fold those flaps in, continue to fold those flaps in there, those flange, so it hold tight to that duct board. Now as we do this, what I want to do, I want to tape all these seams, right? Every seam, all this right here, right? We don't want no air leaks. Glue, tape, all those seams. Alright, so I'm gonna get my ductulator so we could pay attention to what we have to do here today, you know, to make. So these units can have sufficient airflow. You know, most of these units come with factory settings. You know, this is a Train Hyperion air handler. Most likely factory setting is medium, which is normal. Could be set. You know, and I'll look at the specs and see, but based off my knowledge, somewhere between 350 and 400 CFM per ton. As you can see here again, this hole is very small. So I will document this just so we see. This house is 20 something years old. It's been running like these. Maybe had some old ream here, who knows, right? But we went with way more powerful, larger units. Could be the same tonnage capacity, but look at this, you know, just straight pour installation. But we'll fix all this today. These units is only a few years old, 2023, so they're only 2 years old. But we're doing a full modification on the ducts, which is the most important part of your HVAC system, is your ductwork. So you see, we keep that ductulator on deck. We gotta keep that on deck so you guys can see the difference now with this return, right? We're gonna do a little bit of calculation. First was 13 by 16. We open this up, we got 16 right here. Now we're going all the way 16 by 19 and a half. You know, so we're still gonna try and come this way a little more, right? We just wanna get as much return as possible. But as you can see the difference now versus what we had before, right? Should be able to get some more airflow into this unit versus this unit again could put out up to 2000 CFM, you know, and ask back for 2000 and 13 by 16 on a ductulator. If we was to look at this closely, you know, if we do 13 by 16, how much CFM we're really getting out of this thing. You know, we want to make sure we use rectangular duct, as you can see here, and we're going to go 13 by 16. Just I'm going to take these panels off this unit. Want to see what inside these units look like. Again, units were installed by someone else, not us.
Anything?
This is a timeline communicating air handler. As you can see, you have all these things covered up here. You want to unplug this to remove this panel. Plug this and we remove the panel. Going to take a look inside this air handler. Let's see what this coil look like. Do see some dust on the coil there. A little bit of dust. They do have some UV lights in here, but we can still see some stuff in there. No form of mildew. It's pretty clean so far. So we still will do a wipe down in these units. A lot of plenums being built. This is supply plenums, all fabricated in the field. You see how clean and nice inside here is. All these is properly connected, sealed. All these holes here connected pretty good. Got some portable AC set up in this home for the past couple of days. You can see. Clean all inside this box here. Fiberglass, so we want to go easy on it. We also will fiber lock this, all these fiberglass in here. Yeah, because we're gonna fiber lock it. So as you can see here, I know it's very hard to see, but just so you have understanding, 13 by 16 is like a 15-inch round duct, and roughly with we have like, that's like 1200 CFM. And CFM is cubic feet per minute. That's how you calculate the airflow. We did make this duct a lot bigger, as you could see. Right, we do want to clean up inside here. So this is what, you know, again, it's a multi-million-dollar home, but this is what past installers leave inside here. Look at this thing. So we're going to clean all this up, and I'll just show you the process that AskForCool Air take in making customers happy and giving customers clean air for their family, their pets. This is what we do. So you could see we're getting ready to go ahead and fog here. This attic space. All the old ducts is out. We're doing the full blown here today, man. So we're gonna get ready to plug up and foam this entire 7,000 square foot attic. Zach now make his way up in here. Once he get a little more comfortable, you'll see how he do this. I think you should start here. Make sure and put your mask on. Why the light all the way to the back is not on? Is it unplugged?
No, this one on.
Huh? Oh, it's there. Okay.
Oh, I can plug in it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's one of this thing, man. Okay. Hold on, let me plug this extension first.
Doing here is we fogging the attic with space because all the ducts were moldy. So you can see here we're using this disinfectant to spray all our area. Ato, swing it around, yeah. You can see there. Spray the attic, any mold spores, any bacteria in the air. Hit the beam. Go over there by the plenum, where the old plenum was, yeah. Alright, that's good there. Go to the next one. Remember, it only need a mist. It only need a mist. Yeah. Turn off. So that's what you gotta do. Walk over 3-4. Just spin with it. Okay, guys. This is what we're going to do, and I'll show you all inside this return box. So we're gonna do some IAQ fiber lock. You can see here now we're locking in all this insulation. So it will be very tight, sealed in here. As you can see what's going on here. We're going to put this on real thick, so no fiber in the air for the return duct. This is fiber lock, this is encapsulation. You see that insulation there and how we sealing all that there? Sealing everything to be tight in there. Still gotta go over here some more.
I'll give you 2 quarts in it.
2 quarts?
Yes.
Okay.
quail first, suck it in, and then
Go to the second return. That's just one coat. Call us at 954-678-6764.